What if I go stronger? What if I get higher? What if I start doing things I know I will regret? I will make my own.
Immediately anyway, and Gen.G, it looks like they have done it for game number 1. Massive divide though, and a chance here, but so much damage as Quadra comes down from the side of FAKER.
Whether owner is just going to be able to utilize the rel to lock this one down. It is going to be secured, but can they win the team fight? Hook going to connect onto Peanut as FAKER delivers a package to the backline. Viper shields himself up though, has to flash over the package to avoid the damage. Hook is going to be there under Peanut though, and he should go down. Emperor's Divide lands on almost everyone, and there goes the jinx, but Viper falls immediately afterwards, and now the damage is just Zeka. Zeus zones in on it, and that will be the lockdown of the Emperor. And there is the damage gone. No one else able to offer anything back. And Delight, yeah, he's tanky. He will last a little bit longer, but he will still be going down. And T1 Destiny has been procced. Teleport to come in here, as Delight is in a lot of trouble at this point. He is going to be sacrificed. And now FAKER's teleported over. Is this the count to win now for T1 as the gold card is going to connect? Doran is not able to get out of this one. And that's FAKER locking that one down. Remember, be able to lock him down. Gumayushi, he just pops like a balloon, but still, Delight taking a lot of damage. The package delivered. Owner looks for the opportunity. Empress Divide avoided, but he can't avoid the prison. And now FAKER has to flash away. He does manage to take down the Jack. The extended beam avoided as well. But he's still moving the wrong direction. I don't think it's going to be enough to save them. It's only 3 kills, and FAKER might be able to keep himself alive, but Peanut is going to come on over. He flashes.
They nearly peel off because of the ult.
Yep. A lot of vision available here with the Destiny, and now Kingin gonna have to flash to get himself out of the way of this. And Equalizer, it goes down, but they are just gonna chain CC him to death. Showmaker tried to get over there, but it's not going to work out. Now the Blast Cone gets T1 completely formed back up again. That charm, absolutely amazing, but there is the Dragon going over. It's FAKER that secures it. Exhaust onto Showmaker. He's still very dangerous, but he doesn't find the charm. And the rel will go down. Lucid is super dead. He will be taken out here by FAKER, and T1 is going to go wide. Equalizer goes down. I mean, it's a lot of AoE damage, but there are not a lot of members of DK in this area. They'll do a fair bit of work. Showmaker now trying to get in there. Lucid off to the side. He'll connect the Q. Lucid. And then out of the backline goes Lucid, and he's now hit by an arrow. Fate's call as DK know that they need to start this fight. FAKER, he finds the rumble with the Emperor's Divide, but Showmaker's also going to be able to take down the Twisted Fate. Look at these health bars, they're so low on DK's side. It's only Showmaker that still has any fight left in him. Now, can they actually win the fight as well as everyone's in the Thunderdome? Lucid is going to try and kick away the Azir. The Equalizer just not doing quite as much as it wants to do, and he's stuck inside the pit with nowhere to go. And DK, they're now going to get flanked by FAKER. He finds 2 with the Emperor's Divide, and that is going to be that. That will be the 3-0 as welcome back T1. They will go to the lower bracket final in Jumshill next weekend.
DK, they had an incredible series against Gen.G.
Available there is an Equalizer, and Zeka, he's down to 100 now underneath this turret. This is so dangerous. As now Carrier looks to come in. He is definitely, never mind, the Fate's Call comes on down. Viper is burning, and Carrier is able to lock that one down. Zeka was free food there under the turret, and that's going to be lapped up by FAKER. Showmaker looking for him, though the exhaust comes down to lower the damage, but he's still in melee range. Hextech Ultimatum still comes in, but it's 2 kills that go down for DK. The answering kill is there from Zeus. Showmaker going down relatively low, but the Q is going to land onto the Twisted Fate. It's going to leave the Diana completely exposed. And T1 will answer from Owner, but he's not going to be able to get out of the way. Oh, the Hextech Ultimatum is decent. The Pop Blossom comes down as well. The first kill does come through as the Lee Sin will be taken out. The Shockwave is gigantic! And the TF takes down the Varus in the backline as well. I think DK may have ran out of battle power, and they have. T1 on the back of FAKER's Shockwave will move to the
Diana play.
Well, Shockwave does come on through there as he does find a Moonfall onto 3, and into the backline goes Lucid, but he just pops like a balloon. They cannot do anything about it. Kingin now having to get out of there as the dissonance damage is just gigantic. Kellen down to about 1 health, and in goes Ona. He'll be able to take down the Nico here as Carrier diving forward. Hextech ultimatum going down. Zeus just uses him as a distraction as he tidies up absolutely everyone, and DK once again just lying on the floor.
Really putting him in an uncomfortable spot right now.
Oh, Carrier making his way in as well. Speaking of uncomfortable spots, that's where Zeker is as well in this first blood as Ona comes on over. Okay, I'll hold that thought as cease and desist does come in. Seismic shove as well, the full combo but from over the wall. There's Viper to light survive for way too long, but now Carrier has dove on top of Viper. He's trying to avoid the burst fires as now the wall is going to come in, and T1 they single out. They just want to get into these team fights. They want to be able to try to lock down this area. Of course, Magnustorm's pretty good, but so is this. The cease and desist comes in, and Faker and Ona just showing Zeka on a flank angle. We know that the wall can always come in, and there it is for Faker. He is not going to ride it through. He's just going to try and disrupt as there is the Destiny to light off on this side, but there is the engage from Carrier. The seismic shove, and Viper is going to be wiped out. Sorry, Zeka has already gone down. The Drake is going to be secured, but that is sold for maybe just a team fight loss as Faker will take down Doran.
But the Baron is going down so fast.
It is. Peanut should be able to make it into the pit, but this is going to be a difficult 50-50 to win. He flashes forward and they just turn on him immediately. Taken down before the Baron's in range. That's going to be the secure. And T1 just level-headed the whole time.
Hold the angle here. Now he's going to have to wrap around. No 50-50 with no smite.
Exactly, let's see what T1 can do. They're going to have to try and fight this to avoid losing the Elder. There's a seismic shove, and they are going to even out the numbers. It's no Doran. Okay, survives for a very long time, but then does go down. There's the Elder now as they have the executed. Zeka finds him, and a 3-max shove from Faker is massive. And it's a double for Faker. They'll take a double as well for Gumayushi, and it's now only Viper left with this dragon buff. And I don't think they care. Faker's just going to throw some rocks at him, and that's the ace. Getting aggressive, but there is Showmaker. He doesn't have flash though, remember, so he's likely to fall down. It's a fantastic cage. And Zeus, he gets knocked into the sky, and Showmaker's trying to walk it off. Faker flashing after him. Now Kingen chasing down the Emperor. Does manage to get the slow here, and he find it. He has the red buff here as well as Faker trying to get out of the way. That Q just not finding the mark. Blast cone! He's running! It's a disaster. Meanwhile, the fight on the top side is also T1 favored. Faker takes down the Cassante Lucid. I'm not sure about this one. He's trying to get anytime soon. Both teams
behind
looking for a little bit of an engage. As they're trying to block him off, they're going to see whether they can kill the Sejuani before this one is even a problem. But the all-out comes over the wall. It's absolutely fantastic. They take down Ona. But still, Faker's able to hunt down the Cassante. Showmaker once again trying to run from Zeus. He gets himself a big old shield, but he won't find the cage. And he's on 1 health. The flash forward from Guma is going to be what gets it done. And there is another team fight victory for T1 here. Lucid. This wave might be face checking though, as there's the Vault Breaker in. The ulti comes down. Empress Divide is avoided though, as Faker able to get that Valkyrie off before.
Does not match the poke of Zeka, ironically enough.
No. Crash down. Carrier gonna get knocked up and destroyed. Zeus diving on in there. Doesn't find the stretch. Armstrong. The kill back does come on in though. And now Ona, he knows how to play the Rel. Empress Divide does nothing. The Heartbreaker dives over it. And Faker will now get into that backline. And Ona pretty good at the Azir as well. Very nicely done. He'll now just transform into everyone to do it. Sometime soon. Now the package is going to be used just to try and round Doran here, but it isn't exactly the most. He actually just decides to go back on top of the package. I don't know about that one. That is going to be Ona getting his first kill of the fight. Takes down the big tank of this one, and both flashes from the cat. He doesn't have flash. They don't have vision. All right, Peanut and Delight still here. There's the CC onto the Vi. He is very tanky, but the Rel is going to go down. Faker's just executed, but I just don't think it's enough to evaporate. And this feels a whole lot cleaner. There is the engage. The elastic switch up, fantastic by Zeus to make sure they're all CC. The Emperor's Divide tries to get something done, but it's from the grave for Zeka. And once again, just engaging with reckless abandon. This Zac, gorgeous this game. And T1, they will answer back and make this best of 5. I just say, split the Red Sea as in goes the Yone, finds absolutely no one. Double knock up from Carrier is fantastic, and they're on top of Viper in an instant. Double kill for Faker, and this is on top of the Baron they've
Words for Zeka.
Yeah, they do have the teleport, so there's at least that. He can teleport onto the ward or something like that. They get a nice knock up onto Doran, but he's just barely inside the mist. They do get the Glacial Prisoner's carrier. They have stepped too far forward. That is a lot of CC, but he just baited them in, and then the ram comes down. Viper trying to dodge, but he's going to get thrown back into the waiting arms of T1. It's more kills for the god of the mid lane, and T1. They've got this Baron down extraordinarily low. I think it's actually going to be taken this time. Never mind. They are going to turn the big teleport as Emperor's Divide. Going to be flashed out of the ulti, avoided once again, as Zeka also gets himself out of trouble. Doran going golden, but he is so incredibly low and will be taken out. The hook comes in, and there is another ram to come down. Peanut flashing away, and this time the Searing Charge is not going to do it. But Delight is not going to be so lucky. The double knockup is gigantic from Zeka, who once again drifts away from the fight.
Viper lives.
Oh, Peanut possibly engaged on here, as Jonas Strong is giving us the full zoom. That is massive. The snare is Zeka going to be taken out at the same time as the Baron.
Here, it hasn't been his game.
Yep, there's the ram once again. It is the ulti from Peanut, but not able to interrupt the call of the Forge God. Now Doran doing a lot of work with his scissors as Peanut able to get back, but that's not a reset for Viper. Just barely not able to get it done, and the Yone falls down. It's Ona that locks that one up, and now it's his turn to pop up in the fight. FAKER finds a triple just immediately, and T1 the same amount of value, and he is going to be taken down. It's now Viper versus Zeus. Zeus actually trying to tumble around this fight, but he's crashed into that condemn. Amazing onto Zeka. As the Baron is going to go down, it's going to be Ona that takes it. Not able to find it is Peanut, and he's even taken down by FAKER. Ona is likely to be able to get in there, though. That is going to be the secure from Peanut, and there's the Flash Magnet Storm. Delight getting in there. Viper is ulted as well, but the first kill is going to go over to T1. Delight now in trouble, and he is going to be taken out. And now Zeus, he is an 80 carry as well, and he is looking gigantic in this one. That is going to be him hunting down Viper. He is going to be able to help take down Peanut as well. The hook from Carrier is just too good. To the side, not necessarily in the best position. Here's a dive over. It's actually Komiushi again, taking the Baron with the arrow. We've seen that one before. It's now pressing guard. Ona diving on in, and he just takes down Peanut. Matters into his own hands. And now Delight tries to go for the re-engage, but who's tankier? It is Carrier this time, and now Zeus. This is where he thrives. Viper just taking thirds of his health at a time, although dishing back a fair bit himself. And so Zeus going to retreat to the side lane, and the Baron now encircling T1. They're going to look for some turrets.
I think that's when immediately Tunnel like these people are looking for something.
Well, they are definitely looking for it now. Tunnel does come in to flash out immediately from FAKER. He is not risking it. He knows exactly what you say.
But they just burn Paranoia with 10 seconds still dragging, so...
Oh, the Black Hook, and he manages to find Zeka! Free delivery with the seismic shove. Carrier finding the angle. That may have been the game-winning play.
Carrier, he's just taking this game into his own hands. He and Owner have had so many fantastic engages with his Locket, with Owner's Crescent Guard. They just go in, they're hell-bent on making the engages happen, and it works out. Zeus, will he be stopped?
Viper on a weird angle there, trying to see whether maybe they could layer some CC, but it's not going to work out. The Zeri with the man disadvantage.
Golden XP being lost from like esports, maybe in a tower if this goes on longer. They do have control of the Dragon area, but...
Well, Dragon area control is important though, because Mountain Soul with a quad stack, that is a lot of defenses. Of course, they have Bane. She can cut through pretty comfortably, but T1 are looming. And yeah, like you said, I mean, he's got the wall. He can just build that. He is going to put that one together now as Peanut is now in this pit. Can they win the smite is the question. Great spell shield comes on down, and that's the engage here from Ona. He tries to hold on. Hook not really doing too much, but it is Ona that takes the soul for T1. It's gigantic now because they're the ones with the shield. They're the ones with the control. Oh, and the Hook is going to find the Zeri. She is able to press that cleanse flash button, try and get himself out of there. But it's Delight that falls the flank angle from Zeus. The flash, the tumble, and the Vayne is going to find the fight. He goes invisible and snipes out the Zeri. And this man maybe should just become the 80 carries.
It's with the Aatrox and the Azir, but eventually Zeus will fall. And they're looking for a bit more. Keen looking for the dive even. I mean, how far are they going to go on this one? I mean, they really want to take away all the Baron buffs here. As the flash comes out of FAKER, and the head's is going to go down, but now it's freed back. Gen.G, no? Canyon is going to live. And FAKER looks to take him out. Does get the kill in the end, and Gen behind him. The knockup comes in, and now FAKER is here for the punish. Chovy desperate to do damage, but he goes down. And now a fight up on the top side. Gen.G looking to fight back, and they should be able to take out Honor here. Trying to get an angle. Let's see if he can do it. He's going to try to get on Pays, and he will take out the Varus once again. That is not the Aurelion Soul, and the counter engage comes in. They take out the Kalista, as FAKER's still alive here. Now the front line of Gen.G is going down. Redemption for Canyon, as Keen in the front line trying to take it up. Chovy puts a giant E on everybody here in the front line. It's such a close fight. He wants to be a character in this game, but now the ult's going to come down from the Aurelion Soul, and the Crescent Guard is doing so much. Chovy is going to finally be taken out, and FAKER gets the shutdown as well. They're going to try to go for this one. And now they're throwing in Carrier. They're looking for the angles. The Rek'Sai not tanky enough. And they're going to get coming in from the Zac as well. Keen on the run, on the burrow. Has to flash away. Here comes FAKER with his wall. And Keen is in so much trouble here. Will he even bother to throw out his ult? No, he will not. Down he goes, and FAKER will pick up a kill. Can be pretty bursty, not always sustained. And now Lahen's just going to face check. Definitely another questionable move by one of the members of Gen.G. He's going to have to flash away. And now, here comes T1. Gets the flash out of Pays. He doesn't have a front line. He's left all alone. Lahen goes down. Pays falls as well. And T1 are looking for something. Keen and Chovy want to go 2v5. They're going to take out one. They get Guma here, as now a knockup going to come down on Keen. And a chance here to take out Chovy, but no knockup just yet as he is on the run. Goes into his Zhonya's. Keen desperate to try to peel for him. Can they take him out? Yes, they can. They take him down, and T1 take a big fight. Time. They are going to find this angle on a FAKER. An amazing ult comes in, but now accessing the backline. Pays is going to go down, and the front line pulls through for the side of T1. They have the damage. Chovy can be as tanky as he's like. Chovy is Azir, and he is trying to continue on this one. I mean, Taze is just so tanky, and now the follow-up is coming in. We do have the Zhonya's, but Chovy instant timing on the shove coming through from FAKER, and T1 are right here. So it's just going to be an attempted turn here from the side of T1. FAKER's all the way in the back line, but he does not die. Chovy goes golden, and Pace is actually surviving. He's doing the damage, but the Baron goes to T1. And not just go ahead and lose this one immediately, but Chovy is going to get caught, and so much for that, as immediately this fight should go the way of T1. They take out Chovy, who desperately tries to make a play. It is not a question. T1 not necessarily in position. Here comes the Zac, though, looking for that backline. Flashes away, and now Chovy provides the front line. T1 are kind of broken up here. It's not a perfect fight. Are the wallets heavy enough is the question. It's desperate, and it goes the way of Owner. It goes the way of T1, and that should be enough to execute Gen.G out of this game number 3. You're up on the top side of the map as well. Gonna keep him safe and maybe even look for a play, as Pace has to flash away from that one. Some pretty low health bars. Here comes Chovy, though, looking to turn this one onto Zeus, who's just barely out of range of the culling, and will survive for now. But the ultimate will come down from the Aurelion Soul, trying to turn it
by Canyon. Pop Blossom finds 3 from FAKER, and there's the flag and drag as well. The option is Pays. They're looking for him, and they will be able to get their prize here. Amount of knockups is Keen now in a different spot. As there's the 3-man Pop Blossom as FAKER comes in. He gets exhausted, but it's still enough to get the kill onto the hands. The whole bottom lane's taken down. Snip, snip, snip goes Zeus. And there's the flag drag. Yeah, Zeus just trying to be annoying in that front line. Owner can get the kick into the back line. Empress divide onto 2 as well. The wombo combos in. Lehens tries to get it done, but there is no Varus. There's no Tristana. And T1 have found yet another one. But Keen trying to find it. Does get a decent angle.
But just hold up, Taeyoon.
Yeah, another big teleport towards the backside. FAKER's turned up, and Taeyoon's going to flash in. He's looking to try and go for the 1-for-1. And he is going to be able to find it there. FAKER, though, he'll collect 2 for himself. Steadfast Presence gets a fair bit of value, and package delivered. FedEx from FAKER into the backline, absolutely obliterating them. That Baron was all a cunning ruse, and
we're back to ARAM.
Yeah,
just an
and
A-Ray.
now there's a shockwave. Beryl somehow gets caught, but the fire kick is going to get Owner away. Pyosik now dashing forward. The bubble is going to connect, and FAKER takes down the jungler. At going home.
It's a replay?
Yeah, we're seeing more replays. As Pyosik going to get shockwaved once again. He dashes on top of FAKER here, trying to keep himself up, but it does not work. And Owner looking to try and make another attempt onto BDD. Good positioning from Pyosik as Emperor's Divide misses. And now BDD is going to get punished for it. The Magnus Storm's beautiful. The shockwave's better. And there is going to go in. There's the Crescent Guard to try and deliver Owner into that, I guess, amount of damage. But the shockwave is so big from FAKER. And yeah, Moonlight Vigil lands, but the damage is well and truly done. Perfect trying to do what he can, but he's wondering where the heck his teammates went.
Are off. And where is FAKER coming from is the question. He goes in onto the Poppy. FAKER does not commit. Now he goes in a massive three-man ultimate. He gets the Featherstorm, and Yone is here. Zeus gets it from behind. He is going to be isolated, though. Nicely done. And it was actually the Dragon going the way of Live Esports. But look at the follow-up here from the side of T1. The Roots come in as Doran is getting massive. And now Viper frontlining. He gets the root onto FAKER. See if he can get on in here. They're going to get on top of Seka again. He's dead. And that's the end of the Corki. That ultimate was very unfortunate. And this goes the way. Okay, Viper. Do they get it? Viper, he's frontlining. He might be able to just cover this fight. No, he goes down. And now it's up to Doran. Can he do it with the Elder Dragon? Owner just looking for the combo. There it is. That's the kill. And there's the stasis. And FAKER lives. And down goes Peanut. And now Viper's in the front line. He's taking so much damage. And down he will go as well. Zeus super low, but just flashes away. Kill here for Bro. As over comes FAKER trying to get some revenge onto Gideon, who's on top of the rocks and gets knocked back. And FAKER will pick up that kill. Oh, there you go. 3,000th kill. First time ever. FAKER be stolen, and now Owner in a lot of trouble. Look at that CC chain was so clean, but immediately Gideon is going to go down, and now Zeus has joined the fight. Going to make quick work of that Varus as Morgan trying to do a repeat of what we have seen from Cassante from time to time. Has a lot of dodging there on the knockups, but there is just so much on the side of T1 as well. Slow coming in, and can they actually kill the Cassante? Yes, they can. And now FAKER going to get pushed underneath the turret. There's the shockwave flash. I just don't know whether it's going to be enough here as the Sand Soldier comes out, and that is actually a 1-for-1. Might just die. No, it is going to be Execute that helps lock it down with a hoof. As the teleport came in from FAKER as well. I think closes out of this fight. There he goes. FAKER locks down that kill, so 4v4. As FAKER still looking to come around, and Carrier Pop Blossom gets into the backline alongside the Paranoia. And is still alive for the moment, but Clear now looking to try and clean this one up. He does go all out, but I don't know what he's going to be able to get done here. Gumushi very, very low, trying to kite it out as best he can, and he does so. Still, Willa gets the double, and now it's FAKER and Carrier versus the world. Execute trying to be the bouncer. The Q is going to miss. The snare is going to be there, and FAKER, he has no more mana to try and get this one. He's going to have to try and get some auto attack. Oh, Zeus just turns up, and it is now over unless FAKER will be taken down. There's at least one back. It can be a ward. Chains of Corruption do go wide, though. There's the Paranoia and Execute. No one's there for the rest of his team. Another Pop Blossom hits absolutely everyone, and the Shockwave, Zeus just pressing all of his buttons, and this is going to be the end of this game. Closer is going to have to flash away, but the only upside... Items. As Weaver's Wall comes in. All right, here's Peter, here's Jiwoo, and they decide they want to get some money from FAKER. Peter might die, and he will. As well, Peter misses the hook, but it's still so much damage. It's everyone is just running over the rocks, but this fight is so broken up. They're not able to grab one kill. Good fear from FAKER as well as he tries to keep himself alive, but the flash from Dundun is going to be there, but it's Owner that's taking matters into his own hands. Jiwoo will know exactly what's going on. Over the base. Okay, Dundun has found a lot of friends that aren't very friendly. Oh, Colby! What a heroic play! Oh no! Cue the Celine D.
Generally speaking, probably just going to be farming towards level 6. Call me, don't die.
He's getting reminded of just how unfun it was last time around, as there is the Jaws, and he just gets solo killed. FAKER, and Zay's going to realize that that's not going to work out, as okay, Sylvie gets a bit of a jump scare, blocked, not able to get over the wall, feared, and did enough damage. And okay, there's Paranoia, and now we're back to T1 finding themselves some picks. Calling pretty early on, like, I will sacrifice myself, just save yourselves. As Abyssal Dive is going to land onto Jiwoo, taking a lot of damage there as well. Devour going to be used aggressively. Owner taken down extraordinarily low as, oh, he spat out on top of the Nocturne, and he's able to get the arrow off, but still it's a double kill for Faker. Colmy is now trying to find a seismic shot, but he won't get a good hook from Peter though, but Carrier, can he stay alive? Yes, he can, because he's Tom Kench. He's practically immortal. And the Tongue Lash going to get the stun onto Peter as now Dundon, he's back and is going to move himself back. Dundon pretty tanky right now, but Colmy running out of health bar. And now Peter looks for the hook angle, doesn't quite get it, and look at Faker. He's just standing back, raining hell down on Nongshim. There's the snipe. This champion is not okay, Ox. He just isn't. A hook is going to connect. It looks great from Peter, but I think might just be dead. There's the double, the flash lick from Carrier. And that is the turret falling down as well. Sylvie not going to be able to do anything and even gets knocked up here as more... Of course, Faker has another ability for him. And he will be taken down. That's a kill going over to Zeus. And T1